explain construction of low oil content circuit breaker or say minimum oil content circuit breaker with figure. So in this, here it is. This is the top chamber provided. This middle one is the arc chamber or say circuit interrupting chamber, and this last is the supporting chamber. This is the mechanical linkage or operating lever mechanism. This is the moving contact, and here it is the fixed contact which is mounted with one terminal here. This is the drain cock to drain out the oil from the circuit interrupting chamber. This is the separator or say the plate of the bifurcation from the supporting chamber to the circuit interrupting chamber, and this is the drain cock from where the supporting chamber oil can be drained out. So now the top chamber is a small chamber and it kept above the circuit interrupting chamber or say circuit breaking chamber. This chamber provides the space to the oil of the circuit breaker chamber to expand. A separator is provided in this. This removes the sludge produced due to the arc by the centrifugal action. Now second most important thing in this is the interrupting unit or say arc chamber. It is the main oil filled chamber where the arc is formed and extinguished. It contains fixed and moving contacts enclosed in a small oil filled compartment known as the arc pot or interrupter pot or say arc chamber. The quantity of the oil here is just sufficient for the arc quenching, not for the full insulation purposes. Fixed contact is mounted at one end of the interrupter chamber, and moving contact is operated by the mechanism to make or break the circuit. The contacts are made of copper alloy. The operating rod or mechanical linkage connects to the moving contact to open or close the breaker. Each pole is enclosed in a small metal tank filled with the minimum quantity of the oil around the contacts. In some designs, each phase has its own separate interrupting chamber mounted on a common frame. The solid insulating materials such as porcelain, bakelite or epoxy resin are used to insulate the live parts and support them mechanically. Porcelain bushings provide the connection points for the incoming and outgoing conductors and maintain the insulation between the live parts and the grounded tanks. The turbulator is the arc control device. Oil impregnated fiber plate is kept in this. This is positioned such that vent line is formed on one side of the arc. This vent side, this is the separator. The vent line is formed on one side of the arc, and on the other side of the arc or the plate the oil pocket line is formed. To enhance the arc extension, arc control devices like nozzles, vents or arc splitters are provided inside the arc interrupting chamber. This directs the high speed oil jet flow along the arc path, cooling it and deionizing the oil or say charged particles rapidly. A pressure vent or the gas escape duct is also provided to release the gases here. This is the gas vent. During the arc interruption, preventing the overpressure inside the chamber. The supporting chamber or the bottom part is the post of the porcelain kept on the chamber of the metal. Oil is filled in this. This oil is not in direct contact with the oil in the upper chamber. This oil works as the insulation. So this is the constructional information of minimum oil content circuit breaker.